I brought you back to life politically. Wike slams Odili. You would also find that on the Punch newspaper. Nigeria gets World Bank $1.5 billion for subsidy removal tax bills. I find all of those on the Punch. On Facebook, we are live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Again, at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the Facebook handle. So you can join us live on Facebook and be a part of the conversation. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. On WhatsApp, it is 0809-030-6416. You can call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. 0007. Again, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. We have loads of messages on Facebook already. I'll be taking your Facebook messages. Please remember to keep your messages on Facebook short. Don't forget to like the page. If you haven't followed us on Facebook, it's very simple. Search for Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Like the page. You scroll to the live stream. Don't forget to also click on the share button and like button. And most importantly, drop your comments, but ensure that you keep it very short. It's a live stream, and we would want to ensure that we take as much messages as possible. Stephen Igbiki says, from Rukboku, the ties between Bayelsa and Rivers is a welcome development. As neighboring states, Rivers has a lot of fishes. Bayelsa will add more fishes to it. Gifton Surim said, quite unfortunate the pastor will be seated and watch the church turn to a political ground. Medium for casting aspersions. King Guyana Ogu says, Wike to Odili, I brought you back to life politically. Really? But brought you into politics for the first time. The Odili family equally helped in getting you where you are now in power today. Thank God Ability says, Wike said he brought Odili back politically. The same man you brought back politically made you council chairman when your people denied you chairmanship position. Wike is heading for political oblivion. So Odili are now his enemy too. Rex Mary Kechuku, that's from you. Anunobi says, FCT minister in his previous statement told us how Odili built him. Okay. Larry Spiff says, compliment of season. I never expected the FCT minister to talk back to his political godfather. Oh, happy birthday to you, Larry Spiff. Safe Samuel said, no doubt Odili political career was dead, but Wike brought it back. But my own is politicians should stop using churches for the grounds for their backlash and feud. Round Face says, Wike Odili, I brought you back to life politically. Indeed, the statement is 100% correct. The FCT minister brought Odili back because it was once forgotten politically. Round Face from Remekini. This one says Wike should be investigated to explain how he brought Odili back to life politically. Patrick Amadi says Wike brought Odili to life politically. There is no argument about that. Without Wike, Odili would have not survived it. As Patrick Amadi from Afara Eche. Ogu Ojono is shameful that pulpits have been converted to political gatherings. Marvelous Light says political powers, it's turn by turn. One quote, thank God, bravo. I think what Marvelous Light says is what's so fantastic. The idea that we think that we can be there forever, it's impossible. I mean, President Muhammadu Buhari left office just a while ago. I don't think he's making any fuss. Nobody's talking about him. That's what it is. You came to occupy and leave. You did not come there to... politics shouldn't be a job. It's a place to serve. When you're done serving, you go back to your work. But in these parts of the country, unfortunately, that's not the case. Sadly so. There are only very few politicians that really have careers outside politics, that have like their careers, have something they are known for, something else that they are into, something else that they do, that they've been known for even before they join politics. Most of the others are just politics. And I think because of that, it's difficult to serve. Because you did not, the idea is like, this is my job, this is my hustle, so I'll come and see how I can make the most from it. All right, Azibanato Lali Opwene, the minister isn't totally wrong in his assertion, but it is politically suicidal to go all out against those he's engaging with presently. Let's go over to the phone lines now. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. You can also call 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0003. Those are the numbers to call. Just please tell us your name, tell us where you are calling from, and you go straight to the point. Good morning. My name is Ifeami Andrew. Yours? Okay, we lost that call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Chima Dike. I am calling from Mokuta.
Okay, go on.
Compliment of the season.
All right, straight to the point.
Yesterday we were talking about these things, and some of us we are so very disappointed when our former governor, Mr. Odele, that we respect too much, begin to raise a rhetoric against Sensun Wike. We knew this is going to happen, and we advised him. We sent so many messages, and it has not happened. And what Wike said is not a lie. He brought him back to landline into politics. We were all here in River State here for 8 years during our tenure. Odele was nowhere to be seen. He wasn't visible. Everybody, it's not a hidden thing. But Wike went back and brought him. Not only that one self. We knew all what Wike did for Odele here. Built his university, made his student commissioners and judges. And what again? And have you forgotten that Odele is the originator of what is happening in River State, because it was Odele that took them to Tinubu. And when they came back, when Tinubu refused to adhere to what Tinubu said, Odele immediately backed Tinubu team up and left Wike answer him solving the problem. So I was just thinking that he's going to keep mute the way he has been, but now he wants to talk. And people say, make old man no come play ground, come play, make for beginning hit for grass. Now he has started saying it. Now let him talk again now. Wike will tell him what he wants to hear more. And let him talk again. Thank you, Chiba Dike for Mokuta.
All right, Chima, thank you very much. Nigerian for good morning. We lost that call. Good morning, Nigerian info.
Yeah, good morning, Fernando.
What's your name, please, and where you're calling from?
Yes, I'm Ali Patrick at all of my friends here.
All right, go on.
The statement credited by the FCC Senor Sumuke to Peter is not a statement that we can argue about it. The time that Peter Dele was not having anything to suspend, it was Wike that brought Odele, his teacher, and the Omega. We kept them, was paying them, making sure that they suspend. So if Wike had said he is not who brought Peter Dele to life politically, he is correct about that. Because all of us we are aware how he called Odele close. Because the former government was not carrying him along. It was Wike that break him and also call Omega that he will pay all the money that they have not paid to them. And he is correct. So it's not something what he did not do. I'm not a party that got my preaching.
All right, Amadi Patrick. The money you're talking about, isn't it the constitutional rights of former governors to be paid that money? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If it is constitutional for those governors to be paid those monies as former governors, because I'm pretty sure they have some sort of pension as former governors, if it is their right to get that money, I don't think anybody should say that you did them a favor. If you pay them what is supposed to be theirs. It's just like we have the pensioners that you're paying now. They're not supposed to thank you or sing your praises. Although, because of the way we act or the way we do things in our country, some of these things have become, very watered down. That's that. If it's somebody's right to get something, get that for them and let it be that way. Nigerian for good morning.
Hello?
Yes, you're welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Isaiah Judge from Goodman.
All right, go on.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning. Happy New Week.
Yep, go ahead.
Andrew, the continuous attack on the former governor of Rivers State, Peter Odele, by the FCC minister, I think it is one too many. I think you should allow the man to be. The man has taken his political decision to stand behind the governor of Rivers State. I think there should be no penalty for that.
to ask of a structure that you are the owner of structures. Structures has been taken over by the people because it's the people that makes up structure. I think what is left now, it is for the FCT minister to wait for 2027 so that he come and display his popularity instead of casting aspersion on the elder and the former governor who stood behind him all throughout his tenure in Rivers State. That the former governor stood behind him. I don't think the only way you can reward him or to pay him it is this unnecessary insult on him on every day and every time. It is not good. I think allow the elder to be and give him the respect that according to him.
All right, thank you very much, Isaiah George. Isaiah George, thank you very much. We have to move on now. We get your points. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Mr. Korea, please.
All right, go on.
My brother, the present statement of our leader in Rivers State is not a surprise to me, but it is a welcome development to me myself. I am from Rivers State, and these two people, these two elders, the period Rivers State is expected to have peace. I tell them the economic, the poverty in the Rivers State, these two people kept these people in Rivers State in poverty. Today, we have got the same. Who is coming to unite them? Instead of them to gather and make peace in Rivers State, this is the time they are coming to expose themselves. To me, it's a welcome development because they are just exposing themselves. Because none of them give account when they are going out from this state. Oh, I am governor, I want to give account. Let me give account for our people. None of them. But I am happy they brought court injection to them not to give account. Today, we are starting to hear. We will hear more from them. River State money, where they looted River State money to go and play politics, and at the end of the day, they cannot give account. We are going to hear more from them. To me, and it's a prayer to me. I will hear more from them. Thank you very much, please.
Thank you very much. I think from what you said, some questions that should be asked is some of the things the FCT minister said about the monies. I think you mentioned Julius Beja and built those monies were which monies were used for those. That's one. Second, if it was a gift to the former governor, where did the money come from? Thirdly, you could also say, did the former governor ask that kind of a structure be built for him? The same question would be, where did the money come from? Whose monies were spent in that manner? And why were those monies spent in that manner? It was also a similar thing with the time the FCT minister said cars were bought for clergy people and the rest of them. Which monies were they budgeted for? Were these monies from the budget? And how all of these monies were spent in the way that they were spent? Was it for the benefit of Rivers people? What exactly was it? It's the same question people are asking now. It's interesting how you see the politics of Rivers State, because if you look at the time of the Minister of Transport when he was governor, there were those that were really supportive of him. Like, he had his very loyal followers even to this day who would see almost nothing wrong with anything. And then when he left, you had the people that were now talking against him because those ones were now supporting now the FCT minister who became governor. And then the politics. It's just... So the question is where is the place of the people? Because most of the times the conversations we have and the opinions of people tend to lean towards the individuals that they support, and so they would not want to care whether anything you're saying or doing is wrong or out of place. It is usually about their leaders and not the interest of people or development of the state. Even when they want to talk about the development, they find a way to use it as a tool to make whoever is not their leader look bad. It's just the politics that you find in Rivers State. And some people ask the question, why is Rivers State not going beyond where it is? I'm pretty sure you can count your teeth with your tongue. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, it's Andrew.
You're welcome.
Yeah, fan from Dylan. Compliment of the season.
All right, wish you the same. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me ask on a comment made by the former governor, Nyesom Wike. Andrew, I totally agree with Nyesom Wike for the comment he made yesterday. Because during Amechi's era, Odile was nowhere to be found in this state. And then when Wike came on board, Wike called him and then saw he revived his own university, Palmer University. He put in money there for him for the university to function well. Today, Wike is a bad man to Odile. He made sure that his doctor, he appointed him in the judiciary, in the High Court as a judge there. Today, Wike is a bad person to Odile. It's not how to behave as an elderly man. He's supposed to put both of them together to reconcile them as an elder, as a former governor, not to join together because he wants to benefit from a current governor now. Tomorrow, if there is anything goes wrong, he will jump to the other one. That is not how to do it. Please, I'm advancing Rivers Elder for them to make sure that they resolve this matter. It will not take us anywhere. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew.
Yes, good morning. Compliments of the season. Go ahead.
A very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. Listening this morning, I think for me, is very laughable. When the FCT minister tells me, distinguished Temple Okere, that he brought Sir Dr. Peter Odile, he make it relevant once again. I want to ask this question. Was Sir Dr. Peter Odile looking for a local government chairman? Was he, consulting to become a councillor? Or was he even moving around soliciting for support to become a governor again? How did he make him relevant? How did he bring him back to like a man who has made name for himself? Sometimes they begin to lie. Chief Barrister E.M. Wike, a man who people gathered, supported him, made him who he is today. John Mbata, Senator John Mbata, who laid the foundation. How many times has he talked good about that man? A man who laid his political foundation. Sir Dr. Peter Odile, people who rallied around and stood by him in ensuring that he returned back to the breakhouse of Rivers State government. What are we talking about? See, as far as I'm concerned, until he comes to realization that he's no longer a governor, he will continue to make these unguided statements. I will appeal to my governor this morning, His Excellency Sasiminala Ifubara, should check around government house. If Chief Barrister Ike Wike left his towel, or his soap dish, or his spoon, or his cattle inside government house.
All right, Temple.
In fact, he needs to wake up from his slumber. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We go and take a few more messages to see if we can take some on WhatsApp. We have several of them on WhatsApp. This one says, Wike has always been a maker of men that was not made by anyone. Wike can be funny sometimes to me, but let me ask, who is the person that is in good terms with the FCT minister? Who are his friends? Who are his political mentors? Wike, the only man that made himself. Well done, sir. Joseph Ben from Egbomu Town. Anthony sent that message. Good morning, President. It's very unfortunate the FCT minister can insult the man that made him. Without Odile, Wike would never have become governor. Edikachi Olo from Umuka Umbai Che. Son says, whatever you sow is what you shall harvest. Your wife ensured that the wrong judgment was given against the Dakuku Peter side. That we don't know. We don't have proof or facts about. I'm pretty sure within their political circle, if that's what it is, that's for them. But there's nothing to say that this was what happened, just to really clear that out. Ima Tolus, that's your message. Why should Wike say he brought Odile back politically? Even Wike is not someone made. Well, I don't get what you're trying to say here, my friend. Kinsley Aboyo says, FCT minister tackles Odile. I beg the FCT minister to shake his sword, though, and embrace peace. Peace is priceless. People will talk. There's something. The truth is, we can never get the full picture of the story. But with common sense, I think it would be very unbelievable to think that perhaps the FCT minister or Dr. Peter Odile did not speak with the FCT minister first at the time all of these issues started. Because I remember having conversations with Sarah Igbe several times, who hinted on the fact that several calls were made. People tried to get in touch, but then the FCT minister didn't want to talk to them, perhaps. But only these people will come out and tell us the truth. That is if they would ever tell us the truth. Until that time comes, it's just sad that the followers are the ones that will make unguarded statements and say what they say without having a true picture of what it is.
Stay with us.
Nigeria Info.
We'll be back.